Jade Cargill unveils new look ahead of WWE SmackDown. WWE superstar Jade Cargill returned from injury earlier this month at the Elimination Chamber Premium Live event. The Storm, who often experiments with her appearance, recently unveiled a new look. The 32-year-old wrestled her first match in over 4 months last week on SmackDown. Facing Liv Morgan, Cargill debuted a new look this week, with her hair much shorter. The former AEW star recently took to her Instagram stories to reveal another change in her appearance. Jade Cargill posted multiple pictures of herself from her day out in London ahead of the upcoming edition of SmackDown slated to emanate from the O2 Arena later tonight. She appeared to have switched back to her older hairstyle, having straightened out her white hair. Bianca Belair left, heartbroken, by the fallout between Jade Cargill and Naomi. Amid Jade Cargill's absence after getting attacked backstage, Naomi replaced the Storm as Bianca Belair's tag team partner. However, earlier this month on SmackDown, The Glow confessed that she was the mystery assailant who took out Cargill in November 2024. In a recent interview on ESPN's First Take, Bianca Belair shared her reaction to Naomi's shocking revelation. The 35-year-old claimed that she was heartbroken and was finding it very hard to focus on her Women's World Championship match scheduled for WrestleMania 41. "So it's very heartbreaking for me. I'm actually more hurt than anything. And it's really tough because I just won the Elimination Chamber, and I'm supposed to be going to WrestleMania 41 and having a big title match. But it's really hard to focus on that. So it's kind of bittersweet for me, like, I'm trying to be excited about this Elimination Chamber win. But I'm also hurt by the breakdown of the Big Three because we were doing amazing things, and we were really representing. So it's just a very heartbreaking time for me right now," she Belair. Naomi made her presence felt last week on SmackDown as he helped Liv Morgan hand Cargill her first loss in singles competition. She attacked Jade after the match, further fueling her rivalry with the two-time WWE Women's Tag Team Champion. Jade Cargill sends flirtatious message following WWE Raw. Jade Cargill sent a flirtatious message following this week's episode of WWE Raw in Glasgow, Scotland. The 32-year-old returned during Elimination Chamber 2025 to attack Naomi after a lengthy hiatus from the company. Cargill and NXT star Jordynne Grace shared a flirtatious exchange recently on social media, and it continued following this week's episode of Raw. The former TNA Knockouts champion wondered what Cargill looked for in a partner, and the former TBS champion told her to come find out. She also referred to Jordynne Grace as Jordy Baby, as seen in the post below. Jade Cargill was attacked by a mystery assailant last November on SmackDown. The attacker was later revealed to be Naomi, and Cargill ambushed the Glow during the Women's Elimination Chamber match earlier this month. Naomi got a measure of revenge this past Friday night on SmackDown and attacked Cargill following her loss to Liv Morgan. It was Cargill's first pinfall loss in WWE since joining the company in 2023. Vince Russo claims WWE stars should have interfered in Jade Cargill's brawl on SmackDown. Wrestling veteran Vince Russo recently suggested that Bianca Belair should have intervened in the brawl between Jade Cargill and Naomi this past Friday night on SmackDown. Speaking on the latest edition of Sportskeeda Wrestling's Bro Down show, Russo claimed that Bianca should still be involved in the storyline. The legend joked that the EST must be busy hanging out with The Rock rather than appearing on WWE television. The final boss has not been seen since Elimination Chamber earlier this month, despite being involved in the storyline between Cody Rhodes and John Cena. "We got Liv and Jade, we have Naomi come out. Naomi is getting heat on Jade. Where's Bianca Belair? Is she hanging out with The Rock?" I'm like, wait a minute, who's missing from this story? Where was Bianca Belair in that story? Jade Cargill used to be in a tag team with Belair but was replaced by Naomi following the attack on her last year. It will be interesting to see what WWE has planned for Cargill on the road to WrestleMania 41.
Jade Cargill fires back at Rikishi for supporting Naomi's attack. Jade Cargill fired back at WWE Hall of Famer Rikishi today for supporting Naomi during her betrayal. The Glow took responsibility for Cargill's attack this past Friday night on SmackDown after the former AEW star returned to attack her during the Women's Elimination Chamber match. Rikishi is the father of Jimmy Uso, who is married to Naomi in real life. The veteran shared a clip from his Off the Top podcast on his Instagram story today, revealing that he will be supporting Naomi throughout this situation. Rikishi suggested that Cargill made a mistake by putting her hands on his daughter-in-law. The 32-year-old responded to the legend today on X and claimed that she didn't care what he had to say. She added that Naomi deserved everything that was coming to her, and you can check out the NSFW message by clicking here. Bianca Belair was in a tag team with Jade Cargill when she was brutally attacked on the November 22, 2024, episode of WWE SmackDown. Belair won the Women's Elimination Chamber match to earn a title match at WrestleMania. The 35-year-old will be challenging for the Women's World Championship at the Show of Shows next month. Former WWE manager reacts to Naomi admitting she was behind Jade Cargill's attack. Wrestling legend Dutch Mantel recently commented on Naomi admitting she was the one who attacked Jade Cargill last year on WWE SmackDown. Speaking on Sportskeeda Wrestling's Bro Down show, Mantel noted that the veteran's reason for the attack made sense. The veteran stated the 37-year-old wanted the former TBS champion out of the way so she could be in a tag team with Bianca Belair. But she gave a reason. She gave a reason because she thought Jade, was in the way of her and Bianca, which kind of makes sense, and she didn't want to accept the thought she was between them, which gives a little bit of a reason why she did it. Jade Cargill has not competed since the November 11, 2024, episode of WWE Raw. It will be fascinating to see how she goes about getting her revenge on Naomi on the road to WWE WrestleMania 41. After Jade Cargill, Naomi to secretly attack another major WWE star due to recent events. Exploring the possibility, WWE superstar Naomi recently revealed herself as Jade Cargill's mystery attacker. The Glow said that she acted for the sake of her friend Bianca Belair, as she couldn't see the storm leech off her success. Interestingly, there is a chance that the SmackDown star could now secretly attack Io Sky for the same reason. The Women's World Champion recently did an in-ring segment with the est of WWE and Rhea Ripley. Mommy asked Belair why she was sitting at ringside for their match and accused her of helping Io Sky. Ripley also said that Belair should have minded her business with Naomi and Jade Cargill instead of meddling in hers. The Damage Control member tried to stop the other two wrestlers from arguing but was shoved aside by Mommy. Sky tried again but was shoved away by Bianca Belair this time. In response, the Japanese superstar slapped both of them, reminding them that she was the Women's World Champion and wouldn't tolerate any disrespect. While Io Sky was seemingly in the right for dealing with Ripley and Belair the way she did, this might not sit well with Naomi. The Glow could secretly attack the Damage Control member for the sake of her friend, just the way she assaulted Cargill. While this is a big possibility, all of this is speculation so far. Naomi and Jade Cargill could face each